I had a bottle opener. I'm sure I had a bottle opener on here somewhere. I usually well, I've lost it. I usually use a lighter, but where's my lighter gone? I want my Coca-Cola. I want my Coca-Cola! Yeah, of course we have the Ron Burgundy, which we got from a mystery box visuals. Remember when it was? It's one of the HMV mystery boxes, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. I can't quite remember. Yeah, stay classy. I actually have a mustache. Why am I doing that? I've never actually used this bottle opener. I'm not quite sure how you actually. How do you actually? It is a bottle opener, isn't it? Does it usually say like bottle opener on bottle openers, or am I just being an idiot? How the Done it. No Coke, free sponsor. You don't need Cristiano Ronaldo when you got me from the Visual Guys, which no fuckers heard of. Hello, visuals. One sec. I am full on addicted to that shit. It is the news. Hello, welcome back to Visuals. Welcome back to the Visual Guy News on a Saturday with me, Daniel from the Visual Guys. I was going to start that and carry on as if I was in an episode of FFF. I have some big major news actually coming to the channel. It's a little bit, at this current moment of time, at the time of recording, the news is a little bit with me. It's not sitting quite right. I mean, ultimately, it's amazing. It's awesome. But we'll get to that when it actually happens. Unfortunately, it's going to be a few weeks away until we can announce anything to do with that. But there will be stuff going up on the channel and whatnot, and my socials, I imagine, my social media about it. I just feel very weird about it at the minute. But apart from that, visuals, we will get on with today's actual news. And was it? This is going up on Saturday. Is it coming home, by the way, visuals? Is football coming home? Because tomorrow is the Euros final, the final of the Euros. England against Italia. We have, what's a classic English thing? We have the English breakfast against the Super Mario Bros. Is that racism somewhere? But no, it's probably going to be the final week of doing it this style, but I'm doing it again where we're just getting the headers of each story because it's not really worked out much, but I'm going to try, third time's a charm of finding weird stories, chucking them up there, and we can try and interject in and give our own thoughts and opinions to the story. But this week we have state population to go absolutely insane. We have best man left bleeding. We have one of the weirdest things I've ever heard of, actually. It's just one sentence. I don't think there's much of a story here. I don't know how they've got that up on the teleprompter thing. And homeless couple. Let's go. Let's go. Right, bring it up. We have a statement saying state population to double by 2040, and apparently babies are to blame. How the fuck are babies to blame? Right, okay, you could argue that babies are to blame in the future when they're old enough to, find a partner and recreate themselves. But at this current moment in time, how is an infant baby that has no fucking idea what's going on apart from a bit of bitty and a bit of the bigger baby food that it's worse than dog food? The bigger shit. I don't even like babies, to be fair. Or everything about them is disgusting. The baby food they have. I actually nearly was sick there. Ew. I think it's kicking off on the street. I heard Pablo, and then I heard a man something about a door. And a woman said, hurry up and open this door, or something's going to blow up. And he went, oh shit. I love my street. But yes, you good sir, or madame, my lady, whoever it is that put this bogus hocus pocus out there, please explain how babies at this current moment of time are to blame for a state's population, or all states, I don't know, just a state population. How is it their fault? What have they done wrong? They've come to this world, they're doing nothing, they're chilling out, but they're to blame for population going up. It's like you being born right now, me saying it's your fault. I'm fat as fuck. Why? Because you're badly. Have best man. Best man left bleeding after being hit in the head by a dildo. Now that just sounds like a mental night out. So that I am quite literally best man for someone's wedding in like, what are we in July, April, May, June, July, August, in September. Can't remember the exact date because I am an infant man. I am a man, but I am an infant. That's the coke. So yes, I have no idea what's going on, but I am an actual best man. But how, when, who, what, where, why did this best man, this particular best man, how did he get laid out by a dildo and was left bleeding? Plus, I mean, to be fair, I've only ever felt one once. It was way back when I lived down south. I went to a friend's house, found one in the drawer, ran around and stood in dog shit because there was dog shit all over the front room. And I was like, why is there dog shit all over the front room? They were like, I don't know. And I was like, what the fuck? And I had a dildo in the hand. I don't know how it could it make you bleed? More importantly, how did this particular one get bleed? We need to fill in the blank here. So if they're on a stag do, it's a bit weird if they've got the dildos because surely that should be on the hen do. I mean, unless it was a homosexual wedding, but it doesn't state whether it is or isn't. I think I'm pissed after a quarter of a bottle. I don't actually know the sexual orientation of said wedding parties, but even so, okay, let's just assume, even though you shouldn't assume these days, that the dude's straight. What was he doing to deserve being smacked in the head with a dildo? How hard was the dildo? How hard was it chucked at him? What was in it? Was it like one of these big, massive, like, fucking python things with like 9 fucking quadruple A times 9 batteries? The car batteries basically in the bottom of it and absolutely KO'd him. Bolby, do you know? Does Bolby know the dildo? He's still kicking off outside. How did the best man get knocked out by a dildo and bled and knocked out? Right, like I said, this one's not going to have much story to it because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it means. Sorry, I'm hearing loads of weird noises. I don't know if I'm being attacked. But basically it says, 2 dead, found dead. Two dead, found dead. What? 2 dead. Sorry, so usually it'd be like, it would be something like, wouldn't it? Would it be like two 40-year-olds found dead because the 2 40-year-olds went out somewhere, now they're dead. But 2 dead, found dead. Is it basically saying some zombies were found dead? Even the Xbox is confused. And finally, the final story. Homeless couple found living in Walmart attic with table. Oh yeah, that's it. Sorry. With what the fuck have I writ? It's line across with. It turns out it's supposed to say hot. We'll start again. Homeless couple found living in Walmart attic with hot plate, meth lab and 42 LED TV. Right, what a combination of things. Whenever you're sat on, people say you've got 3 things to take on a desert island, what do you have? It'll be a 42 LED TV, meth lab and a hot plate. They are the 3 things that you need to leave. One, I don't even know what a hot plate really is. I have heard the term, I'm not going to lie, I don't know what it means. The LED TV, 42 inch exactly, spot on, it's all we need. I mean, this 20 odd inch crack's just no good. 42. And of course the meth lab. Who doesn't need or want a meth lab? It's where all the positive things come from. I mean, we're thinking about the children of the future. They need their meth. How are they going to get their meth without these meth labs? And the fact that it was on top of a Walmart attic is outstanding because Walmart, I've seen the vids, and I have been there when I was in America. This was years ago. Can't quite remember what was in there. I know they sell some cool toys. I know they sell Pokemon. I would be getting that stuff and living in the attic. What a better place to live because it's going to be constantly going. I guess you'll have some decent amount of heat. If you can sneak in and out quite easily, you'll be alright because there's food and whatnot there. I wonder how long they were here for. How did they get the meth in and out of the Walmart as well, which is a bit tricky because I guess maybe Because you have to sneak into the attic. What do? Do you just come out through the night or some shit? So I wonder if they were up there. First of all, how did they establish this settlement? I think it's safe to say the Walmart was massive. Maybe there was a damage in the roof somewhere. They noticed it. They snuck their hot plate in. What order did everything go in? Was it meth lab first, then hot plate? But anyway, maybe there was something on the roof. They noticed it. They went in. They're like, "Oh, Susan, I could make a meth lab here." And they settled. They were like, "What we're gonna do when we're cooking our meth? We're gonna be hungry and need entertainment." So maybe they thought, right, tomorrow night we'll sneak down and get TV. And would there be plugs in the attic? I don't think there's plugs in my attic. Maybe it was just a TV with nothing on it. Anyway, night they're in. They got the meth lab established. They snuck down on night 2. Got a TV. Come up. Oh, but what are we gonna put our food on? Again, I don't know what hot plate is. I'm pretty sure it's a plate that's hot. Okay, Suzanne. I always revert to Suzanne. Suzanne, we'll go down on night 3 and get our hot plate. Then life's made, retirement, here we come. And then when they release the products, maybe the hole's still in there. Maybe people sneak up and they knock on the door and, "Roger, Suzanne, you got my meth in there?" Because it's Timmy, fuck off. The hot plate's not ready. And we need somewhere to plug the TV in. Unsolved mysteries, Illuminati confirmed. Coke bottles in the way. And let's take a look because we're about to do the sports. That's on my Loki notes. I've got so much to talk about Loki this week. We have this week's sport. It is the new Asian face. Doesn't make any sense. It's an Asian guy pulling a face, but it's the sport. This week's weather we have Funny Girl Pecs. Intro and outro shenanigans.
Sports! Yeah! Whatever! Fuck you!
Yes, so we have, this is the new sport. It's called Asian Man Pulls a Face. I think he's the winner. The weather. Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry. It's funny girl faces. For the weather. Do you need to bring a brolly? She'll tell you. Should you wear shorts today? She'll tell you. We're coming up to the final stretch visuals. We've only got one more piece of a business to attend to, and then I can get back to kickback. To be fair, the rooms are shit all. There's stuff everywhere. It's an absolute mess because we were told. We're going to have a slight Dan rumble, right? We were told. I'll have some of this just to steady the nerves. I'm so fucking pissed. We were told. It's Thursday at the time of recording. We were told. How many times did it say we were told? Everyone take a shot of your Coke every time you say we were told. We were told that we would have new windows and new doors installed by Wednesday. It is Thursday. The lad come round, spent all day just doing the front door. Didn't even finish the front door. But for allowing him to get access to the windows, I had to move all my shelves and my figures out the way, which has created a bit of a mess and a bit of a logistics issue inside of the bedroom, okay? Turns out the windows are the wrong size. He can't fit them till this time next week. I'm like, well, what do I do? Everything's already out and moved and that. And I hate mess. My OCD wants me to blow my own fucking brains out right now. But I can't put any of it back. I mean, technically it's not his fault, but he did spend all day on just the front door. He's meant to be coming back tomorrow, and it's just going to be me and him. And I'm just going to stare at him and be like, "Do you want a coffee?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, go on." So I'll be like, "Well, you know what the shop is." I'm not really going to be a dick. Well, he is a Man U fan. And yes, it's Dan's happy ending, where we're going to take a look at another funny face, and it's going to come from a character from one of the greatest shows of all time. It's Cell from Dragon Ball. And when you really think about it, the game kind of really did point out for me. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I've just recently done my second playthrough of. The game really did touch like he didn't have to pull some mental faces. Here's an example.
Adans, happy ending.
I'm going to make it really big on the screen, but you can just get a little bit of me. I feel like I just weed out on my side. there we go, officials. That was this week's news. Hopefully you can and we can have a lovely weekend together. Here we go. Football's coming home. To be fair, I usually wouldn't be saying this because, I mean, as much as you visuals know how much I adore football, couldn't give a fuck about England purely because I don't like international football. It bores me. I am only passionate about club football, more specifically Newcastle United. That is what I love. That is what I adore. So when it's not the Premier League or Championship, League 1, League 2, La Liga, Serie A, whatever it may be, FA Cup, League Cup, I don't care. Hate internationals. Boring. But I have England in the sweepstake, and if they are to win, I'm going to win me a whopping £180. Lovely jubbly. So, is football coming home? I see you there, Tigger. In the background, leaning over. Doesn't matter. Everywhere's a shithole as it is. Just might as well not exist. Officials, that was this week's edition of the news. Hope you can enjoy. Stay tuned every day. Keep coming back and a lot of shenanigans for more canoesy news. Officials, thanks for watching. Remember, keep being you and keep on keeping on. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.